And when I entered into school, I was very confident because my parents were very, very pro-Black and pro-decency and respecting of one's own self and intelligence. And I came into first grade and I saw Miss Katie and I just smiled the biggest smile because I am a smiler. And she smiled back. And Miss Katie surely was a wonderful, wonderful person. When you meet someone who you can trust outside of their skin color because they see you and you can see them, you can see the light shining from Miss Katie that had nothing to do with her skin. And she saw the light shining in me. She came to me and she knelt down and was eye level to me and she said, "Hello, I'm Miss Katie. And what's your name?" And I told her my name, Edwina. And she said, "Where would you like to sit?" And I said, "I'd like to sit in the front." And she smiled the biggest smile and she took me to the front seat. Before I had left home, my parents told me, make sure you get the seat closest to the front. Don't sit in the back. Now understanding the whole thing with Rosa Parks and how, in traditional times, Black people were put in the back, I now realize how important what I said resonated not just within the class, but within Miss Katie. She marched me up front and she says, "I have a perfect chair for you." And she didn't put me by her desk, but she put me in the center of the room. I did very, very well in Miss Katie's class. She was a brilliant teacher who used a lot of strategies of engagement, with whether it was pictures or visuals, the tone of her voice to indicate enthusiasm or to indicate controlled emotion. She taught all of the students that we were people. And when I think back to Martin Luther King Jr., who said, that he wants to come to a day because he has a dream where his children will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I think I want to pass this message for 2025 because Miss Katie, I can look at her and see not her skin color, but the content of her character. She showed me early in my life, and I have never deviated, to not look at people because I see their color, but to look at people because I see their soul. And I am now at this age